Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys back in today's video with another Marvel Legends action figure review, and today we're looking at the Black Winter Thor from the Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those reviews where I just have absolutely no knowledge on the character themselves, so yeah, please don't get mad. Black Winter, the Devourer of Universes, materializes as a dark version of Thor in order to threaten the God of Thunder. Without further ado, let's open this figure up. Here he is out of the packaging. Who is this guy again? Black Winter Thor. I'm sorry, Black Winter. I know my comics. I know my stuff. That's a lie. I hardly read the comics. I'm getting into them though. All right, guys. So a few years from now, when they're making figures based on the comics I'm reading currently, I'll be like, yep, got it. But for now, you got to deal with confused Pearlescent Toys. And yeah, that's going to be the case here. So this figure is somewhat new. The head sculpt is definitely new. And for the rest of it, I'm not quite sure. The cape definitely too. It is reusing that Galactus, the Herald, Thor body mold from, I want to say, the Controller Build-A-Figure wave. A figure that I regret selling in the first place because it was so cool. But I'm glad to have another figure in the collection that is at least using the same mold. That is one that I'm definitely going to have to try to get pretty soon. But yeah, looking at the sculpt itself, and it's pretty much the same as the last one, right? It has some leather texture on the boots right here, the knee pads as well. Or perhaps it's just like battle damage. Either way, looks fantastic, and of course has these little notches right here and the spike going out right there. So metal, so cool. And yeah, it has like these metal beams or metal pieces going across the shin right there, and then the ankle right there. Pretty sure this is reused from the original, as well as it had that scale armor underneath. And man, yeah, the detail in this skirt piece right here is just out of this world. All that, it just looks real, looks so real. And then going up, kind of a bummer that it's missing out on all those paint apps from the first release, the one that made it so special. And yeah, just so good though. The sculpt itself is just so good. It's just there is a very big lack of paint apps all throughout the figure. Am I on camera? Can you see my face, like zooming in on this? Probably not. But yeah, I'm like, okay. If it is paint right here on this top piece, very well done, because it is hidden so well. It's very hard to tell. Dude, I cannot tell for the life of me. Yeah, that is paint. There's a little piece right there that's off the sculpt right there. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's I just saw there's like a little tiny bit of it that's off the sculpted lines right there. It's kind of off center or whatever it's called. I'm having a really bad brain fart right now. But yeah, that is paint on the shoulder pads. Whew, glad we spent 5 minutes on that. Jesus. But yeah, really good detail right there. I'm not sure if these came with the original. I'm gonna just be showing that picture of the original off to the side so many times this video. But yeah, more scale armor going down, and I love how it sort of crosses, meets right here in the center. Makes that little diamond shape right there. More spikes on the gauntlets themselves, and yeah, more leathering detail right there. Wear and tear to that. And continuing up, you get the head sculpt. Wow, just wow. Yeah, it is pretty good. And the hair itself, wow. Yeah, that's like the big piece right here, is that hair flowing in the wind. Just lots and lots of sculpting right there. And then even like these little locks going down and then off to the side. And I thought that, like, because of this piece, it would make the figure so much harder to stand up. but he is pretty capable of standing up by himself, even with all these heavy pieces on the top, the torso and the hair piece itself. Yeah, you get that crown going across the forehead. Look at his big old muscular neck right there. Really good. There is some shading in the crevices right there of his skin, and yeah, that head sculpt is, or the face itself is pretty good. You know, I like it. Yeah, I love the eyes on here and the mouth as well. Even more shading all across the face right there. It doesn't really pick up on camera. It is a lot darker in person. It's pretty bright here, but yeah, it's a pretty dark blue. But going over accessories, he comes with 2 fisted hands, a wide open palmed hand, and an open C grip hand. He also comes with a black Mjolnir, or maybe it has a different name in the comics. Not sure. Definitely gonna have to do research while I'm editing this. But knowing me, I'm probably not gonna do that at all. And it also comes with this smoky effect accessory that just plugs in very easily onto it. I thought it was all one piece, but no. You just, if you want to get it off, you just go to this side and you pretty much just push Mjolnir until it pops out. And yeah, you can see it's a perfect square right there, and it just plugs in very easily. Yeah, I really like this effect. Yeah. All right, yeah. But going over articulation, the head is able to move up this much and look down. Not a good amount. He has some pivot right there and some side-to-side movement. His arm is able to move up this much. Does he have a butterfly shoulder joint? He kind of does in there. It goes back just a tiny bit and goes forward just a little bit. He has upper shoulder rotation and upper arm swivel, a single jointed elbow that's able to bend in this much. And I believe this also has some rotation to it. And his hand is able to go up, down, all the way around. And in terms of his abdomen, he's able to bend back this much. He's able to go forward a pretty decent amount. Oops, his head's getting a little heavy right there. With that diaphragm joint, he's able to pivot like that and move side to side as well. And in terms of his leg, he's able to kick out this much. He's able to go out to the side that much, go back a pretty decent amount. He has an upper thigh swivel. He has a double jointed knee that's able to bend in this much, and his foot is able to move this far down, this far up, and he has some. Now on to the size comparisons. Here is Black Winter next to Wolfsbane and Icarus, Red Widow, Thor and Captain America, Spider-Man and Daredevil, Wasp and Giant Man, Wolverine and Sabretooth. Here we have Black Winter next to Black Panther and Black Widow, Morbius and Darwin, then finally Commander Gary and Spider-Ham. Alright, time for my final rating, my overall thoughts. I think I'm going to give Black Winter here a final rating of 8 out of 10. Mainly due to the fact that I'm not too familiar with this character, so I can't really judge it based on, accuracy to the source material. I'm just simply, I definitely think the rating is due in large part to just me not knowing who it is. Just basing it off of the action figure itself, definitely an 8 out of 10. Articulation is kind of limited here and there, and the paint apps, there's just a whole big lack of it. And as much as I appreciate the flowing locks that he has, I could have done without it. I actually would have preferred it without that effect, just because it just makes it kind of a bit harder just to pose him around. I would have liked a neutral, hair with it just going down, but it is what it is. Still a great piece. Honestly, I think I might just bump it up to 8.5, but I don't know. We'll see. Once I'm done reviewing all the figures of this wave, I'll do a final review for the Build-A-Figure, and I'll make my final decision there. So stay tuned. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do that supports the channel will be greatly appreciated. Please click the link in the description below. It'll lead to a playlist full of my other Marvel Legends reviews. I'll be having more figures from Zabu Build-A-Figure Wave, as well as the Iron Man Retro Collection going up within the next few weeks. So stay tuned for those. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye.